Good evening, friends. Today in my present video I am going to discuss about the demonstration skill of microteaching, its aims and characteristics. According to Lesmester, demonstration is a visual presentation or explanation of a fact, idea or process. The whole teaching process cannot be completely verbal. The teacher has to perform some activity in the classroom in order to clarify the subject matter. Demonstration method is a visual approach to examining information, ideas, and processes. When you are learning something new, it is often helpful to watch someone doing the same task, whether it is cooking a meal, changing a car tire, or operating a machine. A demonstration enables concept and processes to be observed directly, which in turn makes learning easier. For example, if a method of preparing some gas is to be explained in the class, the teacher will demonstrate the method of preparing gas in the class. Then he will ask other students to do the same themselves. Demonstration as a teaching technique is a valuable alternative to getting students to learning by doing. Learning by doing is ideal in subjects like science, but adopting this approach is not always possible. With large number of students, the time, space and resources required to enable all of them to engage in hands-on activities may not be available. Similarly, learning by doing may not be appropriate where there are safety risks. Teachers' demonstration can introduce students to specialized equipments and materials and show them how they are used. At the same time, they can draw students' attention to the psychomotor skills needed to undertake delicate tasks such as an experiment or a dissection. Demonstrations can provide students with opportunities to develop key scientific skills. Students can be encouraged to make predictions and record their observation as they watch. They are often accompanied by explanations such as asking questions at the start and as the teacher progresses can help to assess their prior knowledge and evolving understanding, enabling the teacher to reinforce and clarify points as necessary. Similarly, whether they are made individually or collectively, their scientific conclusions can help the teacher identify appropriate ways of reinforcing or extending their learning. In other words, the best way to teach how is to show how. A demonstration is similar to the lecture in its direct communication of information from the teacher to students. It also involves a visual approach to examine processes, information, and ideas. The demonstration allows for students to observe real things and how they work. There may be pure demonstrations, demonstrations with commentary, or participative demonstrations with students. In many cases, a teacher demonstrates a certain action or activity prior to having the students perform the activity individually. For many students, this teacher demonstration provides a model of actions and established expectations. Demonstration can be used to illustrate points or procedures efficiently, stimulate interest in a particular topic, provide a model for teaching skills, and provide a change of pace. To carry out effective demonstration, teachers should carefully plan the demonstration, practice the demonstration, develop outline to guide the demonstration, make sure everyone can see the demonstration, introduce the demonstration to focus attention, ask and encourage questions, and plan a follow-up to the demonstration. Demonstration involves showing by proof or reason, explaining or making clear by use of examples or experiments. This is an important method for teaching as some subjects are not only theoretical subject but have a considerable portion of practical work also. By carrying out the successful demonstration activities in teaching process, a teacher can provide concrete experiences to the students. Through this method, students get opportunities to play active role in learning process, as a result of which their faculties of observation and reasoning get exercised and developed properly. Aims of demonstration method. As humans from an early age, we learn hand-on skills by using how someone else uses this skill. Once we have been shown the skill, we copy it and build upon it. Piaget described these characteristics as deferred imitation. For example, a child is watching someone sweep and copies in response. This occurs in sensory motor stage, which occurs from birth until the age of 2. Thus, because students have been observing various demonstrations throughout their life, it would be important to utilize this as one of the teaching strategies within the classroom. The conduct of a demonstration lesson is very difficult. Demonstration method can be used in teaching for attaining number of purposes. This can also be used to represent various scientific methods and techniques. Through it, students can learn to use and operate various scientific equipments. Through this method, students can also be taught the procedure by which they can take accurate readings of various equipments. Teacher can teach the students the manner in which they can apply scientific concepts in their daily life through this method. Various kinds of demonstration can be done by the teacher to show the activities by which they can sort out various kinds of scientific problems. To stimulate interest in a particular topic, it can be used while beginning a new lesson or unit, as such as demonstration when prescribed for the first time to a group of students will stimulate interest and curiosity among them. To illustrate points efficiently, to provide change of pace, to provide model for teaching specific skills, to overcome resource constraints. Characteristics of a good demonstration. This method can be used by the teacher when number of students is large in the classroom and the number of apparatus available in the institution is insufficient. This method can prove to be one of the best methods for teaching students of secondary classes. The characteristics of a good demonstration are: it should be planned and rehearsed by the teacher beforehand. The apparatus used for demonstration should be big enough to be seen by the whole class. Teacher should not make use of very complex apparatus. There should be adequate provision of lighting and ventilation in the classroom by which comfortable kind of atmosphere can be developed by the teacher, as in such kind of atmosphere learning process takes place at higher speed or pace. A good demonstration should be displayed to the students from such a place from where all the students present in the class can view it properly. For this purpose, demonstration table should be arranged at appropriate height. All apparatus should be placed in order before starting the demonstration. The apparatus likely to be used should be placed on the left hand side of the table, and it should be arranged in the same order in which it is likely to be used. After an apparatus is used, it should be transferred to right hand side. Only things relevant to the lesson should be placed on the demonstration table. If you found the video to be informative and interesting, I request you all to please give a like to the video to motivate me, share it with others and subscribe it so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get a notification. Before starting the demonstration, a clear statement about the purpose of the demonstration should be made to the students. To make students aware of the objectives of demonstration, teacher must give due consideration to the major points in the demonstration. The teacher must make sure that the demonstration method leads to active participation of the students in the process of learning. This he can achieve by putting well-structured questions. The demonstration should be quick and should not appear to linger on unnecessarily. The demonstration should be interesting so that it captures the attention of the students. For active participation of students, the teacher may call individual students in turn to help him in demonstration work. During demonstration session, teacher must act like a showman and a performer. He should know different ways of arresting the attention of the students. The teacher must be sure of success of the experiment to be demonstrated. No complaints about inadequate and faulty apparatus should be made by the teacher. Topics should be demonstrated at a proper pace by the teacher, otherwise students will find it difficult to follow the demonstration properly. They should be provided with ample time for recording the data. It would be much better if the teacher demonstrates those experiments which are connected with common things which are seen and handled by students in their everyday life. There should be a correlation between the demonstration and the sequence of experiments performed by the students in their practical classes. The teacher should write a summary of the principles arrived of demonstration on the blackboard. The blackboard can also be used for drawing necessary diagrams. Thank you very much for patiently watching the video and don't forget to subscribe.